There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder, and still in its mystic crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place. That's how you reshape destiny. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
Peli-Rami. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Revolution's night. Oh. Memory and thought, shed black and cold. Children of the elder God.
Tällä kertaa ajattelin, että mä pelaan tän suomeksi. Noniin, nyt meillä on kuvakin. Jee. Noin. Noin. Joo, nyt on oikein skene. Joo, ajattelin, että pelaan tän nyt suomeksi. So I'm thinking I'm going to play this in Finnish. But we'll answer to English questions. Joten tätä on odotettu 13 vuotta. Tosi jees. Ja ei tarvinnut niin kauan odottaa kuin Duke Nukemin Foreveria. Tää on tosi hyvä juttu. Ja katsotaan miten äijälle käy. Tää on ilmeisesti, tätä on nyt taas suitsutettu maahan taivaisiin, mutta saan nyt nähdä kuinka hyvä tää oikeesti on. Vähän ehkä enemmän kauhumainen, ei enää thrilleri vaan kauhu. Ja no. Ja en ole aikaisemmin pelannut, vähän testasin, että lähtee pyörimään, mutta ehkä joutuu säätämään tätä detaileja pelin edetessä. Ja tämähän oli tosi kova peli tää Alan Wake 2010, kun se tuli, koska Remedy vaan osas.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Hopes and dreams.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Tieto lisää tuskaa, niin kuin sanotusti.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
Okei, se on
This
vedessä.
story will eat us alive.
Oiku kiva.
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Jaha. Läskimies nousee vedestä. Alussa alaston mies. On muuten komeet ympäristöt. Onko tää Cauldron Lake vai joku muu? Tää on aika paljon Twin Peaksia niin kun kosiskeli tää Alan Wake siinä ensimmäisessä pelissä aika lailla. No, mitä itse tekisit, jos näkyy nakumies yöllä metsässä? Joo. Tää ei taida olla Alan Wake kuitenkaan, se on kaljumies. Alan Wake-ihmisiä. Oh no. Game saved. Ollut kiva. Se on sitten kirvesmurha seuraavaksi. Tätä taas näitä pelejä, mitä mieluummin kannattais pimeässä pelata. Keskellä yötä pimeässä. Videotykillä seinälle. Roskiksessa. Stay in the trace. Oh no. Ne kulkee kasuaalisti valossa. Oh no. Jaha. Kaverille kävi huonosti. Jaha. Marjastajat. Nää taisi jäädä rituaali kesken. Tää selkeästi enemmän kauhua flirttailee tää alun perustalla ainakin. Tuo on mutta aika lailla Twin Peaksimäinen toi titteli tällä pelillä. Huomasinpa vaan.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Komeet maisemat muuten.
I will.
Cultural Lake Camping.
Bye, kiddo.
Closed.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid.
Väärä naama ja väärä ääni.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Eli taas kerran pari ei tule tekemään yhtään mitään tässä pelissä.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Klassikko. Pari on nähnyt liikaa asioita. Nähnyt kakkaa poliisityössä.
Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Cauldron Lake map.
You're the one who wants.
Okay, beach hut. Okay, rental cabins, Pony Lake path. General store, beach hut. Beach ladle. Cauldron Lake shore. Streamlined beach finder station. Okay. Reasonably large place, by the way.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
These two.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe
They
in the shed.
were in that first game.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
This location is closed to the order of FBC, Federal Bureau of Control.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of
tää
the case so
liittyy hyvin
far.
vahvasti kontrolliin
Make sure I'm
taas.
seeing the clues clearly.
Case board. Katsotaan mitä tapahtuu.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case.
Tää on tämmönen profiler
Using each field
tyylinen niinku
office as a
tutkija.
model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Elikkä ne on löytynyt siis järvestä. Tää on siis alue, mikä se Controlin virasto on. Mielenkiintoinen mielenmaisema tällä Oh Dear Diner.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. Oh. PTSD-traumoja myöskin siitä paikasta. Eka Alan Wake on kyllä mun yksi suosikkipelejä ihan ehdottomasti.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Kaikki täällä on kasvanut umpeen, kun on 13 vuotta ollut periaatteessa vähän niin kuin hylättynä tää
Should have brought an umbrella.
alue.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hetkinen.
Yeah, but sir, can I make it, Mulligan?
Ei ollut henkilö, mihinkä luulin.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and
Jep.
shootouts with the mob.
No ei nyt sentään.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Hää?
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Ei.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Incised stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Oh.
Okei. Nää täytyy vaan tiputtaa tuohon päälle.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
For later. Okei, eli mä pystyn näitä vielä pistämään.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Oh.
He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okei, eli Nightingale tapasi loppuunsa.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Talk to someone.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I Ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern.
Yhdistävä
Makes me wonder
tekijä.
what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Me tiedämme, mitä silloin tapahtui, mutta...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okei.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, mom. Okei. Uskon, tämä voi olla ihan hieno juttu.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
Tossa noin. Se tuli järvestä.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
No joo, toi on kyllä aika klassikko. Källi.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Oh.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ah, okei.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked.
Yeah.
I need the next chapter.
made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Deerfest on myöskin
and
tulossa
Shopmaker
täällä näin.
called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key.
Thanks.
Okay.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Mikäs tää on? Näyttää aika mielenkiintoiselta.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right
FBC.
back.
Got it.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in mind place. $5. Mulla on vaan 2. Okei. The service pistol. Klokkimainen ase.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Jaha.
Another
Miten sä
message.
päättelit ton?
Think Saga.
Station 11. Niin kontrolliviraston tosiaan valvoo tätä.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Näyttää aika samalta kuin ekassa pelissä.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Tapios Veteran Report.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery.
Setä Tapio.
Are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right.
Täydellinen
Care to
Esko Mörkö.
Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or
Paras
shine.
meteorologi
And
ikinä,
that parade
selkeästi.
lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Billy's Boatyard. Täällä ei ole ikinä kyllä käyty. Tietysti nämä paikathan on suunniteltu valmiiksi, koska niillähän oli käytännössä open worldi.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Väärä avain. Niin, Remedyhän suunnitteli ekaan alan veikkiä niin tämmöiseksi avoimeksi maailmaksi, mutta sitten ei oikein saanut sitä pelijuonta toimimaan avoimen yhtälön kanssa. Niin. Mut periaatteessa on hyvät läksyt tehty ja ennakkotyö tätä peliä varten. Niin. Tietenkin jos sijoittaa tuttuihin paikkoihin, niin sitten niin varmasti löytyy paikkoja ja tekemistä. Ja paljon semmosia, mitä me ei olla nähty edes ekassa Alan Wakeissa. Mikäs tää? Welcome. Devil Palace Lodge.
So sleepy. How are you doing?
Okei. No, saatiin ainakin kartta.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Harjoittelut on menossa.
Coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Kahvin yliannostus.
How much did you have? Not enough. That's all much. Never enough coffee.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really. It is the fun. Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your mind weight in pancakes.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
Team
Frankly, we could use the help.
Sarah Breakerin nuorempi veli ilmeisesti.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
Olisiko?
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
En ihmettele yhtään. Okay.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Hi.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Coconut.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer.
Uh-huh.
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Okei, ne varmaan sai tosi hyvin materiaalia tästä näin.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Yup. Already got the answers to these.
How can you? Can't dwell on it too much.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Me tiedetään, mitä se tekee kirjailijoille se järvi.
There. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
Vähän paranormaali
You
FBI-agentti.
need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even
Red Falls Blend kahvia.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
What?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned.
Your daughter? That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
Koska se on telkkarissa, niin se on pakko olla totta.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Aika viileitä muuten.
If you say so.
Okay, what kind of cult? Symboli.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen.
Ymmärrän.
And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Teamwork makes a dream work. Kiva muki. Oh, kyllähän paikat muuttuu.
I need a tool to get this open.
So, we're not being arrested?
We're all good, Ed. You can ease up now.
Hey, you think they serve avocado toast here?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't count on it.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Tosi moni amerikkalainen on pelannut D&Dtä.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir,
Hey.
some patience, please.
Joka paikka pitää katsoa.
Agent?
Niin, kai se on, että poliisiasemalla on oikeesti niinku enemmän kuin 3 poliisia.
As you know,
Vanha
the
tietokone.
investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Oh dear.
I'm
I
being
am a
serious,
tourist,
Nelson.
and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. Oh dear. I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
Kympin näyttelyä.
I've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Voi.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours.
Koskela.
Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted
Ilmo
best
Koskela.
coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee Road Magazine, and I'm here to give you a tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government.
Ja polkkatus. Hyvää päivää.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Se on kaavipuki. Kaavia niinku jaloissa.
Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermal.
Right. Okei. Selvä. Fuck the government.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
G-miehet tulee.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Mitä kirjoitusta sisäelimessä?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okei. Mikä tää on?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Mitä?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Kiva.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
End of chapter. Kiva! Joo. Nightingale päätti tehdä källit ja nousta ylös zombiena.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
I knew Agent Nightingale was heartless.
We need to
Se
figure
oli
that out if we're
sydämetön
gonna do
kaveri.
anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Body countti alkaa niinku kasvaa tässä
Saga
pelissä
was
aika hyvin.
back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. No. Sure.
Okei. Se kappale löytyy tosta.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe.
Oletus.
We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Must be locked from the other side.
Ja sitten yöhön taskulamppu ja ase kourassa. Onneksi sentään näillä on puoliautomaattipistooli tekee revolveria. Ja padikontti sen kun kasvaa vaan. Okei, mihin meidän pitää mennä?
Can't be opened on this side.
Se avain vai? Kun mä jotain ei ole löytynyt, mitä pitäisi löytyä. Figure out where Nightingale went. Okei. Read the manuscript. Okei. Se auttaa, jos siinä oli joku vinkki. Tää profileria seuraavaksi. Okei, eli tää toimii. Nightingale.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why? Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events.
Figure out where Nightingale went. Overlap. Pitäisikö mun katsoa karttaa? Save station undiscovered map. Okei. Eli lisää todisteita ja
The victim was one of their own. FBI special. The autopsy room was a mess. Like,
tää on luettu.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
Luulisin, että tohon pitäisi tulla yksi optio lisää, että weapon upgradeja on vaan 2. Hmm.
11 remaining. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Okei, Mindplacein kautta pääsee karttaan myöskin. Okei, nyt me päästään pois täältä.
Gun shops, y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Ja kaverit on ennenkin selvinnyt odoista.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thorne. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Melkoisia toopeja kyllä. Haluan tutkia ensiksi paikkoja.
I need bolt cutters.
Okei. Pääsemme murtautumaan paikkoihin, kun meillä on bolt cutterit. Sitä ennen me tarvitaan aseita, paljon aseita.
pair.
Joo. Nyt sano sentään, kun eivät kuule. Mitäs muuta täällä on? Jotain mä en ole löytänyt täältä, mutta saattaa olla siellä lukittujen ovien takana.
Take it easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
It doesn't budge. Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Mercedo won't roll over on the issues.
Jaha, paikallispolitiikkaa. Tästä paikasta on kyllä muistoja. Pitäisikö tää koluta nyt läpi?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Okei, voisin itse asiassa katsella vähän ympärille ennen kuin mä lähden, jos täältä löytyisi niinku vinkkejä. Toikin oli vaan niinku poliisiaseman kivijalassa.
Enjoy your day.
Profileri tai True Crime tulee nyt tästä mieleen kyllä aika vahvasti. Claims House. Tänne ei ole ikinä päästy. Tästä mentiin räiskien silloin joskus. Itse asiassa koko paikka tuli ammuttu aika pahasti.
Setter is better.
Tää poliitikko nousi heti mun epäilylistalla korkealle.
Good afternoon.
Ensimmäinen Tierfesti. Aika pitkään niitä on pidetty. Niin siis todella pitkään.
It's so quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the Rainbow Bridge. Do you fellas ever miss them? Remember to have some sustenance, my little ones. It'll keep you warm and full of energy. It'll keep you... Now why'd you go and do that?
Vahingossa. Joo, Alan Wake 1:ssähän räiskittiin tän läpi niinku. Läpi mennen ammuttiin koko kylä. Nyt näyttää, että tätä pääsee kattelemaan, mikä on oikeesti ihan kiva. No okei, ei kokonaan. On osittain suljettu. Mutta ainakin pieneltä alueelta voi fiilistellä. Ei tääkään varmaan siinä mielessä on niinku open world peli.
Socks off. Davis family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis family beef jerky. Can now
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
Okei. Meidät palautettiin takaisin.
Hello.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deer Fest, though. So if you're around the way.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Pistetään kaveri vaan odottelemaan. Toivottavasti tää on meidän tekemä.
Rest easy, buddy.
Tää taitaa olla meidän niin kuin tukikohta niin sanotusti.
It won't open.
Tää on yhteinen huone. Hotellin asukkaille. Okei, tää on varmaan ton Alex Caseyin huone. Näyttääkin ihan siltä.
Hello? I can't force it open.
No, nyt ainakin tiedetään missä punkataan.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Toinen vaan aukoo päätään. Katselin ympäristöä.
I need to come clean, Anderson.
Okay.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Blair Witch tyyliä.
Before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The heart. Okay.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Komeita valoefektejä.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Kultti.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Valtion miehiä.
Don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
Suomalainen
So
kylä.
between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too.
Ja tää on jossain...
Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out. Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I should go.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Se
I don't get the
kirjoitettiin
feeling
ulos
Nightingale
tarinasta.
was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Se on vähän niinku kontrollin symboli, mutta niitä on 2 päällekkäin ja ne on lomittain.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
No, kyllähän kultillakin pitää olla. Palakultilla pitää olla myöskin oma brändinsä.
Yeah.
Okei, mies meni, tai zombie meni tähän suuntaan. Noin suunnilleen. Ei ollut sentään kahvitermosta. No tässä on pidetty majaa selkeästi. Ja paljon vanhoja säilykkeitä ja muuta täällä. Ohma.
Hey Casey, what's the forest's favorite shape? A triangle. Yes, you do.
Ei, sieltä löytyy kans pelkkäistä kolmiota. Katon vaikka vasemmalta ensiksi, sitten mä menen tonne järvelle. Mukava syyskeli. Ketä näyttää oikealta reitiltä? Very image of the octahedron. Paranaturaaleja tutkijoita täällä tai jotain muuta vastaavaa. Sateessa tietysti tulee RTX-näytön ohjaimella kivoja Ray Tracing-heijastuksia, että se on silleen niinku helposti näyttävämpää. On kiva.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Mustia jalanjälkiä. Aha.
I can feel something.
The overlap.
A presence. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is Ladle? I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Witch's Ladle.
Nah.
Tää on tulvinut näköjään täysin. Witch's Ladle. Witch's Hood on tossa noin. Witch's Ladle on täällä. Eli vähän takaisinpäin ja tohon suuntaan. Pystykö mä muuten... Löytyykö täältä jotain kivaa? Finder Station. Menin ohi. Ja se on jossain täällä päin. Siinä on vaan törkeästi romua tiellä. Pitäisikö mun kahlata vaan tosta rantaa pitkin? No, jos on kunnon saappaat, niin siitä selvitään. Gloomy doorway to underworld. Voiko kiva?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Right.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut.
Okay. Tää on muuten hauska, kun tää taso muuttuu sillä, että niinku täyttyy vedellä. Hyvin suunniteltu, että näyttää järkevältä. Ja miksi Cauldron Lake itse asiassa tulvii? Tää on tosi mielenkiintoinen kysymys, että miten ihmeessä Tää on oikea
This
reitti.
is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Riittääkö rautanaula? Pahimmillaan se saattaa jopa toimiakin. Beware, her spirit might still haunt this place. Voiku kiva.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Jaa, mistähän se löytys? Locate fuse in immediate area. Eli kiva, että ne sanoo tuossa, että se on ihan tässä lähellä, että ei tarvi mennä niin kauas. Tää on ihan ystävällistä.
This fuse is busted.
Tuo oli ihan hyödyllinen vinkki.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Joo, pointti.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Alan is watching over us. Valot päällä, niin siellä on tietysti kahvitervos.
Another page. Making progress.
Quick save. Okei, kahvi tallentaa pelin. Okei, tässä voi tehdä näin tallennukset. Ja siinä on Karjalan piirakkaakin. Voi kun kiva.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch.
Witch's ladle.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okei, etsi sydän. Find Nightingale's missing heart. Joo, voi profiloida. Tuossa on tommonen keltainen dotti kohdalla, niin silloin pystyy profiloimaan.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Just getting close. He was there, but he was risen.
Profiloidaan nyt vähän.
Was there.
Täällä on kyllä jonkinlainen yliluonnollinen kyky.
Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Logista.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife.
No niinpä tietysti.
I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Okei, elikkäs. Tää veisi suunnilleen siihen suuntaan. Vori tulee itse asiassa mieleen tästä pelistä myöskin. Jaha, tää on nyt tukittu, eli meidän täytyy mennä tosta etuovesta suoraan sisään. Jaha, se oli peura. Max Payne-meininki iilaamisessa. Felt good.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Makes total sense.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would. Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
Crew bigger. Okei, saatiin lisää taskuja. Mitä, onko tässä pyssy? Check with the Lady Fortuna at the counter. Lady Fortuna at the counter. Haulikko voisi olla tietysti ihan hyvä. Seitsemän 05, 7 13, 7 17, 7 23. Ei ole katsoilla lailla vinkkejä. Okei, se ensimmäinen numero on varmaan 7. Toinen mä kuvittelisin, että se on 3. Jos se laskee, toinen on niinku, että lasketaan edellinen mukaan. 0, 1, 0 plus 1 on 1, 1 plus 2 on 3, 7, 3 ja sitten 5, 3, 7, 3. 739 voisi olla kokeilemisen arvoinen. Lotto. Käytä lottonumeroita. Lotto. Katsotaan lottonumeroita. Katsotaas. 723, joo. 739. Niin seuraava olisi varmaan sitten ollut 745. 739, kokeillaan sitä. Okei, se toimi. This is my boomstick. Inventory. Quick slot. Sitten klokki, joka tohon noin, ja sitten quick slotataan toi. Kaksi batteria jopa. Eikä oikein haulikoammuksia. Sitten mennään rituaalia.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Kaupunkipoika.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Vedäänkö vetoa, että nyt tulee varmasti teikkeneitä vastaan? Ja tässä oli sillä, että ne teikkenit ei näe, jos sä seisot valossa. Jep. En mä halunnut tota. No, katsottiin kuitenkin. Ai niin, tähän se piti pistää. Ne oli sitä vahtimassa. Oi, kiva.
I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Lotto.
Overlap. Are you still on your way?
Ei ole radioyhteyttä tietenkään toiselta puolelta.
Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Aika viileitä.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. A nightmare.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Ei jotain muuttu. Tää on kyllä melko Twin Peaksia nyt.
He's here. Nightingale.
Taitaa olla pomotappelu.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Kontrollissahan selitettiin, että tää on itse asiassa thresholdi tää itsessään tämä näin niinku Cauldron Lake. Tää on kivaa Blair Witch tyyliä. Nää kulttimerkit.
Nightingale's badge.
Shotgun ammo. Tota vois periaatteessa pomotappelussa käyttää. Luultavasti tehokkaampi ase kuin tää Glocki. Joo, tää vähän Control-tyylistä. Ratiovaunutunneli. Sen sanoi, että se menee Cauldronin asemalle. Raitiovaunuasemista, tai siis metroasemistakin saa tosi pelottavia, jos halutaan. Oh no. Tää toi toimii kyllä. Oh no. Max Payne tyyliin vaan. Me voitais itse asiassa tollanen käyttää. Painetaan vaan loppuun asti noin. Arvasin, että ne jättää mun taakse jotain. Ai niin, toi tyhjennettiin jo. Pikkasen jumittu tossa noin, mutta mitähän täällä on? Okei, ammuksia. Ilmeisesti tässä saattaa tulla aika naftisti noita ammuksia. Pitää vähän niinku tähdätä, että mihin ampuu. Headshotin hankkiminen on se niinku perinteinen. Okei. Okei, se onnistui. Lawman. Se otti vähän osumaa.
Who are you?
Remedy tykkää tälleen sekoittaa tätä videokuvaa ja peliä tosi vahvasti.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face scratch!
Sir, calm
American
down.
Nightmare.
I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
No, parempi myöhään kuin ei milloinkaan. End of chapter. Kakkoskappale loppu tähän näin. kolmanteen kappaleeseen.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then the flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place?
Niin kun toi on kirjoittanut Alex Casey-nimisen hahmon.
I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Typical.
It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, and we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Me voidaan tuolta oikealta itse asiassa mennä. Siinä on se poro. Eiku peura siis. Mikä nähtiin aikaisemmin.
The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. Two brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be.
Okei, eli ne on thresholdeja kontrollista. Toki paperin ohi olisi muuten voinut vahingossa vaan kävellä. Kuinka paljon tässä voi missata.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Cult of the Tree. Okei, pari juttua vielä kuultiin psykologiasta. Nightingalein ruumis pitäisi löytää kyllä.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Okei, Spedenspelit.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Okei, tää on erillinen keissi.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult.
Okei.
Better keep an eye out for more.
Tuo itse asiassa latasi täysin oikein oppisesti ton. No, tää oli ihan kiva löytö kyllä. Tässä kaikkialle tässä ei pääse näkymättömiä tai no kevyitä seiniä, sanotaan niin päin. Selkeästi tässä on yritetty tehdä tästä aika leveetä. Aika putkeen tää siltikin menee edelleen, että vähän enemmän seikkailua kuin ekassa pelissä.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Mitä? tää onnistuu aika helposti. Oh no. Välttämättä ei ollut paras idea, mutta...
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Ja tämän takia me saatiin ammuksia. Tämähän on tää perinteinen, että kun peli alkaa lataamaan, tai peli tallentaa yhtäkkiä vaan, tai antaa sulle hirveän kasan ammuksia, niin sä tiedät, että jotain pahaa on tulossa tapahtumaan. Oh. Alright. Sitten. Goals. Investigate previously flooded area. Tää oli kans. Eli jos mä käännyn tästä vasemmalle, niin... Ehkä siellä on jotain kivaa. Näköjään toi valo meni pois, kun mä aloitin itse asiassa taistelun, mutta muuten se ei oikein päässyt tohon valoon, mutta... Vähän niinku semmonen pattitilanne tossa hetken aikaa.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Mustaa möljää. Täällä on taas näitä hohtavalla maalilla tehty, valossa hohtavalla maalilla tehtyjä merkintöjä. Tekivät comebackin. Streamside Staski. Okei. Tää onkin itse asiassa Streamside Stash. Onkohan se juurikin vastakkaisessa suunnassa? Joo, toi mua ihmetytti niin kuin tuossa alkuperäisessä Alan Wakeissa, että siinä ei ollut yhtään niin kuin possessoituja eläimiä. Mut niin kuin ehkä tää korjaa monta niin kuin ongelmaa. Jaha. Just old trooper boot. Joo, tämmösiä voi tulla kalastaessa. Eli tää oli tukossa. Tästä ei pääsekään. Nyt on nimittäin hyvä määrä rehua metsässä. Semmonen niinku uskottava. Pystykö tänne menemään? Stream side. Se varmaan kääntyy takaisin tästä näin. Varmaan kuitenkin palaillaan tänne jossain vaiheessa. Mitähän multa puuttuu? Varmaan pusikossa vielä jotain. Niin ja murhapaikka tietysti vois katsoa kans uudestaan. Ihan kiva, mutta kun näitä ei saa ammuksia, niin se on vähän silleen niinku... Ehkä kannattaa vaan paeta näihin palopaikkoihin. Ja Witch Hutissa pitäisi olla jotain kivaa. Kahvi tallentaa pelin. Tuo katsottiin jo. Täällä ei varmaan ole mitään muuta jännää. Joo, ei. Tuolla olisi vielä jotain. Ja mä pääsen sinne. Tätä reittiä suoraan. Täytyy varmaan seuraavassa kohtauksessa vain juosta karkuun, niin säästyisi noin.
I should keep looking here.
Okei. Nyt tuli vinkki, että täällä olisi jotain. Mikähän tuo hälytysääni on? Jep. Mikähän tuo hälytysääni on? Onpas täällä nyt vastustajia. Luotien kulmista mä oon vaan vähän huolissani. Se tulee täältä näin siitä laitteesta. Hälytys. Niin, kontrollin valvontalaite. Tietysti se hälyttää, jos on jotain yliluonnollista tapahtuu. Clear signs of tampering. Steven Lin. Pesukarhuja.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE?
Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Ei ole olemassa sattumia, vaan niin. Kaikilla asioilla on syynsä. Murderside Fuse Box. Kai se on siinä sitten. En mä ainakaan löytänyt nyt tällä etsinnällä lisää noin.
Mr. Wake. We're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No.
No.
Pientä stressiä on ollut viime aikoina.
Just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Toi Cluedosta toi.
Love you too, honey. Wanna say bye to Logan?
Eversti pippuri.
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember. Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
between Mr. Door.
Come on, sit down.
Mr. Door. Mr. Door. Oi ei. Mainittiin kontrollissa.
This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
What's off the fall?
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
Mäkin haluaisin tietää.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Niin.
Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right. Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Okei. Tää menee aika oudoksi. Hei, me päästään pelaamaankin jopa.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Old cards of Asgard. Any points of the fall.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
Neighbor of the beast. Mr. Door.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Casper Darling. Interpretation of many worlds. Many worlds teoria on siis teoria, ihan oikea teoria niin kuin eri niin kuin vaihtoehtoisista maailmasta, eri ulottuvuuksista. Casper Darling oli taas tiedemies tuossa kontrollissa. Niinpä tietysti.
What was that? A message? Impossible to say. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out. Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about writing here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Get back to writing. Okei. Tää kertoo, että miten Alan Wake pakenee pimeydestä.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what? I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem,
Tämä menee
Alan?
aika
On
metatasolle.
more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night.
Tässä on tarinaa tarinan sisällä, jossa on tarina, mikä on tarinan sisällä.
I was watching the world through a
Selkeä.
rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel, the only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam! Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to
Very
seeing more.
meta.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Ja. Ja. Tarvitaan lamppu selkeästi.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
Okay.
Hello?
Jaha. Janitor's office. Niinpä tietysti.
Ah, no niin. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Vessat on ainakin siistit. Okei. Nyt meillä on jopa kartta. Elikkä basement storage. Niin, eli se on siivoajahuoneesta. Niin se on shortcut. Tai sitten tosta niinku takaisin backstagea kohta, okei. Ovesta ulos ja oikealle.
old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant.
Enkelin näköinen.
A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Okei, niin toi on portaat ylös, mutta me ei haluta sinne mennä, vaan halutaan niinku mennä niinku tästä eteenpäin, että pääsis tonne exittiin. Okei, niin kuin vaihdellaan niin kuin tasosta toiseen. Vaihtoehtoisia alueita tässä pelissä.
Place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, it's not an ocean, and a lake. That's not a lake.
Aika outoa.
can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
All right. I think that's a wrap. So, elikkä niinku voidaankin lopetella tähän näin tosiaan niin ja jatkaa sitten varmaan huomenna itse asiassa. Jatketaan tätä Alan Wake 2 pelaamista. Tämä on kyllä aivan psykoottinen tarina, mutta tykkään kovasti. Niin ei muuta kuin jatketaan vain harjoituksia.